camper. It's already a gate. So when you first come in, there's a gate already. Gate in Goshen. Welcome to Goshen. 15 acres. We're camping out. Yeah. We got some work to do. But with manpower, we can do it. Got the manpower of the brothers and sisters and power of Yah. The land goes back, all the way back behind those tents. Clearing land in Goshen. Burning the bush. Going to use that ash from the burning bush to use as compost as we use compost to plant grass. This is our initial visit down to Goshen, spying out the land. 15 acres, push all the way back. Level higher, cutting down trees. Here we are clearing out Goshen. Look at that. The brothers and sisters are hacking away. And then we got the fire over here to burn everything. So this is our initial visit down to Goshen, and we're just spying out the land. We'll be back in maybe 2 to 3 weeks, and we're going to start clearing more land. You see that back there behind that tent. Over here where they're chopping at, we're going to get all that mowed down. And then once we get all that mowed down, then we're gonna, that's gonna clear another 2 acres. And once we do that, then, we're gonna start planting and building. What are we gonna plant? We're gonna plant more grass. You see where all these bald spots? Now, this soil is very rocky, but we're going to still grow grass through. We're gonna, get it nice and we're gonna get some new soil, nice good compost soil, and we're going to get grass growing here. Now what we're going to do is that, because we're going to make everywhere down here wheelchair accessible, so we're going to have when everybody start building their homes down here, y'all willing, we're going to have everybody will have their homes, and we're gonna make sidewalks. So once we grow the grass here and cover up all the bald spots, and once we start building on this land, and then we're gonna put sidewalks in, so we'll know, we're gonna have you know the houses are gonna go all the way back here. They're gonna go all the way back here, uh, and so all over here. So what we're gonna do is try to make like uh, streets, house by house by house, and we're gonna hook it up nicely, y'all willing. And so when we come back, the next thing we got to do is get this more acreage open up. We're on 15 acres. It's pretty huge because it goes all the way back. We went back there to see it today. Like I say, right now we're spying out the land. So we went back there to see it today. I would say it took us about almost 10 minutes to make it to the back, to the edge of the land. And there's a lot to clear out back there. So eventually what we want to do in total, because where we're at right now, because this land goes back, I'm sitting right here at a camper, inside the camper. So the camper goes, the land goes back behind the camper. So right here in this spot that we're at now, I say we have about maybe 3 acres cleared. And what we plan to do is clear at least 6 to 7 acres in all. So we can put the animals on, we can plant, our garden, and do all the things that we need to do from that. So we're gonna have the residential area, the garden area, the animals area. And we're gonna also have, we're gonna build a pond. Well, we're planning on building 2 ponds so that we can water the animals, so the animals can drink their daily water, and so we can water the crops. So we're probably going to build 2 ponds on the land. So in total, we probably have, I would say, between 7 to 8 acres cleared. And then, we'll have the rest back there for whatever purposes that we're going to use that for. But that's the goal now. Right now, before next year, we're going to have at least 5 to 6 acres cleared. So we got a lot of clearing to do. We're going to get some bulldozers, some backhoes, and, just really get things going. We probably call in the experts who know what they're doing, and pay them to knock this down, and then we'll go from there. Now once we get the acreage cleared, the extra acreage, then we're going to start planting seed to grow these grass and these bald areas. So while we're getting that that knocked down, we're going to take because see these trees, this land has been logged. The loggers came and logged this land a few years ago, so there's a lot of young trees up. There's not that many mature trees in here, so knocking them down is not going to be that hard. They're over there knocking them down right now with machetes and chainsaws. We use chainsaws, so right now they're knocking them down with machetes and things like that. So the trees are just young trees, and so we'll be able to, knock those out. And so once we do, we're gonna take those trees and turn it into chips, wood chips. We're gonna get a wood chipper and turn those trees into wood chips. And what we're gonna do with those wood chips, we're gonna make compost with it so it can help to grow the grass that we're gonna plant. So wood chips is a good source for compost. It's natural. It decomposes and turns to soil. And so we're gonna have a lot of wood chips once all these trees over here get knocked down. So we're gonna make us up a good, nice compost so we can grow everything that we need to grow the gardens. So we're gonna get the brothers and sisters out here, and the next move, while we're getting that knocked down acres cleared, we're gonna go ahead and just make sure that everything is clean before we start planting. The people that was here before us were, they were, they kind of left the place a little messy. So we got a lot of physical cleanup to do. They left a lot of stuff, old 3-wheelers and all that stuff. We're gonna scrap most of the stuff that they left behind, but we're gonna have to clear all that off the land. They left a little trash here and there, so we're gonna come down here. We're gonna get all that knocking down the acres while we're getting the acreage knocked down. We're gonna clean it up before we start to plant the grass. And so it's a very nice piece of land. There's a garden over, I think the truck is in the way. Let me see where that garden at. Yeah, there we go, right there. They were growing watermelon, they were growing zucchini and Squash. It's right there. Right where that little butterfly thingy at. So that was the garden. And so things can grow on this land. That's my point. You see, if you have a land that anything, any type of vegetation is growing out of it, it can grow vegetation. You see, we got grass, high grass that we've been growing a garden here, so it can grow things. So we're gonna get a lot of fertilizer and all that good stuff. So that's pretty much the plans. What we are hoping to do, you know, get all this cleared up. They put rocks around the tree, which is cool, but we're gonna rearrange that, make it look better. And we're gonna keep these trees. That's a walnut tree right there. We're gonna keep the bigger trees, the mature trees. We're gonna keep that right there. But the smaller trees is like bush, so we're gonna knock those down to clear some acreage. Right?
Huh?
We're gonna get everything cleared out here.
Yeah, that's right.
Knock it all down and burn it up and make wood chips and all that good stuff. Okay. Look at that. That's nice. Bet you'd be crowded down here in the summer.
Well, it's the summertime now.
Yeah.
They've been down here. We've seen people down here. One lady, she was over. She had walked through and went over there.
Oh, it must be shallow then.
Well, there's some deep parts that'll come up to here in there. And then you got that part. Look at there. All the way down there. They put the canoe in way down there.
We got to get a boat.
A canoe.
Yeah, that
And
too.
then you can go all the way down there. It goes far, probably over to the land behind here, our land over there. See that over there?
Right.
It goes far, that girl lady told us. Real far.
Is this the Gaskin area or is this a creek?
This is Buzzard. What was it? Buzzard Creek? Buzzard?
Oh, okay, it's a
That
creek.
sign said?
Some nice big trees. Awesome.
It's beautiful.
It is.
Had to get you a canoe and ride that mud.
Yeah.
And you can swim in it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's good.
You find a nice deep enough place and swim in it. Because all of it is, you know, is different depth.
Right.